Hey everyone, welcome into the channel. It's Karen Lavender Clothesline. If I look a little different, it is all craziness around here at our house. We had the patio put in yesterday, so we can't go in and out the front door. We are making hippie costumes for a party we got invited to down in Florida, which we are just about to board the plane. So I'm not going to be wearing this on the plane. All right, today's video is a fun video. We are at Goodwill thrifting, and that is where all of this crazy costume stuff started. Roger finds a hippie costume and just starts trying it on in the middle of the store. We had everybody hysterical. There were employees and other shoppers just enjoying. He's so comfortable in thrift stores. I love it. We are living our best lives and we are taking you with us. Hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to Goodwill. This is a sign of a good thrift store. Look at this, not a cart. Do you need this one? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I got lucky. It's got to be the lucky cart. All right, you're on your own. There's no cart for you. I'll share with you. I'll share. All right, this is a good cart, but the store is going to be the most crowded ever. Excuse me. All right, we are in the door, and hopefully we'll be able to find some stuff. I know we will. All right, just waving hello to my favorite employee. Okay, look at these big giant shelves. Are these real carved wood? Oh, they're plastic. You know, that's kind of nice because they're much lighter than we think. I don't know what decor would want that. All right, let's get serious, Karen. I've got to film a video, this video, before we head out to Florida. Go back out to Florida, so I've got to be serious today. Don't let me get sidetracked. Oh, this is really cute. This is vintage, little wall plaque. Just two little lovebirds. I kind of wish they were just plain gold instead of the black overlay, but for $3, I think those are sweet. Right in the cart. See that? I mean, in the door, 15 seconds, and we have our first item. Here is a candle lamp that I always want it to do better on eBay. I don't know why I think these are a good buy. $7 is what Goodwill wants. Nope, $5. And I think these should sell better, but maybe eBay is saturated. So this is, I think it's called Holiday Time, Holiday Tartan, one of those. Holiday Tartan. And it's a candle lamp. So you just put a little votive in here, and it's really sweet. But I can't sell these things to save my life. No, I have had them in box brand new, and I've had two of them, and I put them together. Those did okay. But you would think for Lennox, and for such a cute holiday design, nope. For some reason, people don't want them, so I'm leaving this one on the shelf. And once again, we find ourselves in the metal aisle, which I am not picking up a lot of metal these days. I do have a few pieces in the booth, and yeah, they're not selling either. $3.99. Now, this is a nice piece. Brass, vintage, vanity tray. This would be nice on a dining room table with like a teapot and some cups. It'd be nice in the living room, on the coffee table with candles. See all the stories in my head? That's why I'm gonna pick this up. I even like this if you have a large kitchen table or a large countertop to corral like things you need to cook, like certain herbs, spices, salt and pepper, olive oil. I think this is really nice. $3.99. It does have spots and somebody could clean it. I don't clean brass as a general rule. I just put the word patina so people know that it does have some, let's call it discoloration, but almost all metals, you know, will do some kind of oxidization. Oxidization. Is that the word? You know what I'm talking about. All right, for $4, this is a yes. One of the new parts just got rolled out, and look what we found. Oh, the bullseye coaster's in beautiful condition. I will untape this to see if they are all, you know, really pristine. I recently picked up this same set that was hanging, and there were only 4 coasters, and here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 of them. Maybe we're missing one. And I already listed those, but this is a gorgeous set. Let's see the bottom. Dolphin, genuine teak wood. Yep, that's a really nice set. I'm putting this in the cart. All right, so Roger and I are sharing a cart. Roger is doing clothing and hard goods. What'd you find, honey?
Just a Callaway, but it's $2.
Oh, nice, because today's blue tag.
Blue tag.
Okay.
Nice Callaway.
I like that one. I like this pattern. Might have a little stain right there, maybe? Is that a stain? Still though, just a little spray and wash.
Yeah.
That's a, what club is this?
Rum Point.
Where's Rum Point?
No idea.
Oh,
I've seen quite a few Rum Points though.
You're gonna have to look that up. This is the first time where you don't know what country club, like where that is. All right, you got now. 2 other. He's looking it up right now. He'll report back to us. So he did get a Carhartt, loose fit, size small, and I see another item, a hoodie. He got a North Face, Never Stop Exploring. So that is what we have in the cart so far. Look at all the hats. It's a lot of hats.
Berlin, Maryland.
Berlin?
Maryland.
Like Berlin, Germany? Like that kind of Berlin?
Yep.
Okay,
Maryland.
Berlin, Maryland. I'm committing that to memory, which will last about 5 seconds.
4.7 stars.
Is that good?
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Out of 5.
Yeah. All right, that's what we have so far. And somehow I find myself on the dishes aisle. Thank goodness there's also vases and other things. This is interesting right here. Maybe mass produced, but I do like that color. That is beautiful. Oh, it's Ikea. You know, more and more I realize why so many people shop at Ikea. Have you guys been to Ikea? When you go in the store, it's a little overwhelming, but I think they really have a very clean, beautiful aesthetic. That is really nice. Now, I won't pick this up for $7 for resale, but I would pick this up if I needed something like this in my home. Really nicely done. The shape is pretty. Somebody has taken up making stained glass objects. What is this object? Oh, okay. It has little loops on the back with a hanging wire. I guess you hang it on the wall for pens or pad and paper. I got nothing else. $3. Somebody made all of that. Now, to me, the way that you tell how good the person is at this art is by the solder, to see how smooth it is. It's not too bad. It does have a few oopses. All right, that's not bad for $3. I might go ahead and put that in my cart. I think that's nice enough. I think they did a really good job. All right, I have showed you everything else in the cart except for my pretzels I'm eating. This is the snack of the day, peanut butter filled pretzels. And this here, this is Wall. I always pick these up if they're in very clean, good condition. Now, different Wall clippers that are used for a haircut, and I'm sure facial hair, some of these do really well. And what am I paying for this? I am paying, oh, there's the sticker there, $8. So I will check that this model does well. They give you the color key right on it, and it has the different guards. It even has a little clean brush. I do like it better when I find these in the box, but I'll go ahead and grab that for $8. Roger ran out to the car to charge his phone. We have been out all day. There's some bowls here, just plastic. Kind of interesting, those colors. I don't know what that's reminding me of. It's reminding me of something. Lots of little cups and plates. A teapot without its top. Nothing of note. I see some white plates here. Roger and I were just talking about that. We need some sort of decent plates in the kitchen. It's hysterical. We both sell dishes. I mean, let's just put it out there and say that. And in our own home, we have very few dishes, and a lot of them have chips. Well, these are fun. Is that an ice cream dish? TJ Maxx, $7.99. That must have been $7.99. Not each one. No, it must have been a collection. All right, lots of plates, platters. Well, that is a shame. Look at the scratching on this bowl. Definitely put in the dishwasher a lot. Also, the beaters really beat it. Really caused some damage. I don't know what this one bowl would go for, but if this was in really good condition, I would look this up. I see more Pyrex that is basically destroyed than I do really nice condition sets. All right, I think that finishes this aisle. What is this little thing here? Sugar and creamer. Mikasa. Stylecraft. Made in Japan, so it's an older set. I don't know, I feel like this kind of thing should be back in style soon. I don't know what I'm basing that on. You know, everything that goes around comes around. That saying is so true. And, you know, who knew back in the 50s and 60s that mid-century modern would be so hot this past 10 years, I'm going to say. But it is, and it's still strong in the marketplace, especially I always talk about the Danish stuff. I will put a few screenshots on the screen for what I'm talking about with the Danish style. It's the wood furniture that's marked made in Denmark. That stuff is so beautiful. I could see why it's so desired. Oh, that fooled me. I thought it was going to be a vase and I was going to be looking at a brand. I don't know. I don't know which way that goes. Oh, this is pretty. Very big. Made out of metal. All right, we're going to keep going in hard goods, and we might fit in a little bit of clothing today. I will try to see how long this video takes, but if I don't have enough footage for the video with hard goods, because it's a little bit slow today, I will bring you over to clothing and handbags, and we'll do a little bit of that. Little miniature nutcrackers. They're so cute. Who needs these? I always want these on my desk. Oh, these are adorable. Look at that. He's carrying his little baton, I guess, and he's got an instrument. They're having a good time. Very fun. I did sell both of the nutcrackers in the booth, even the one without the nose. I know. I think the one without the nose I priced at $15, and he sold anyway. And I did not notice that he didn't have a nose. The sticker, the price sticker was right over it, and I missed it altogether while filming. You guys that didn't see that video, you're going to have to go back and watch, because that's all I can explain. That's all I have energy for. All right. What am I looking for here? I don't know, but that's not it. Oh, there's a little cat. Oh, he came from Ollie's. That is Ollie's. Yep. That's a shame. His ear is chipped. Is he pregnant? Is she pregnant? Oh no, that's her back. She's turned around. That's so funny. Oh, and we have a stretching zebra. I think my best carved wood animals were the fox. If you guys remember, I had a little tiny folk art hand-carved fox, and he was spectacular. I think what made him really good was his expression, and I did have him on my desk, so I priced him high, like $45, and he was all of like 4 inches big, and I put him on my desk, and I said, I'm going to price him high so I can look at him. Yeah, he sold in like 3 days. And that is the one find that I still think about through all of the tens of thousands of items that I have sold. It's funny how certain things stick in your brain, isn't it? Like, it could be something so simple, and your brain grabs onto it, and yeah, that's what happens there. The other day, I think I was talking about a cut crystal sugar and creamer. That was probably 2 videos ago. And today I went back to the crystal aisle to look for it, and it sold, which I'm glad it sold. It was a beautiful set. But that stayed in my mind over the week since I've been here last. And I said, oh, if that's there today, I'm going to get that. What is this made out of? Is this chalkware? Okay. Yep, we have an unhappy baby. All right. I was kind of hoping that was made out of stone, some kind of alabaster or something like that. I do very well with religious items. So if you're looking for a niche, you may want to brush up on your religious icons and items. What? My husband is looking at artwork. I love that for him. I don't think Roger usually buys artwork. He has bought a few prints in his day. What you looking at, honey? Oh, a still life. That's original. It's got some damage. Oh, look, this is damaged. Does that come off? Oh, it almost feels like candle wax. Somebody blew out a candle. That's a very big blow. Who made it? What name is on that? Let me get out of your way.
Can't read it.
Okay. Oh, that's Anthony. Anthony painted still life fruit. Okay, my husband just handed this to me. It is a hippy dippy man costume. And you're going to love this. So we are going down to Florida on Thursday, and this weekend we're going to a costume party with Melissa and Barry.
Hippy dippy man.
What size is that? You need a big hippy dippy man costume.
I don't know. It doesn't have a mark.
Pull out the vest and try it on. See if it fits.
One size fits most adults.
Oh, honey, you should get those silver glasses. Roger had silver glasses before. I'll insert a screenshot. And it was so funny because they were really like a paperweight, and he put them on his face. All right, here comes the hippy dippy man pants. Oh, I think those might.
Fit.
They do. Oh, that would be everything. Do I have to be a hippie? Oh, I do. That means he's laughing. Do I have to be a hippie with you? There's glasses in there. Oh, good. It's not a cart.
Uh-huh. Glass them on. I got the whole.
You don't have the wig. Oh,
got
that's
the
the whole thing. Watch your back, honey. You're just having too much fun. You're not even paying attention to people trying to go behind you.
Got two pairs.
Two pairs.
They're a little small.
That is so fun. Oh, those are them. Oh, that's so good. You need a wig. There's no wig. We have to get you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, done. That lady that just walked by is cracking up. Oh, yeah, done. How much do they want for this wonderful costume that's going to make me laugh? $6. So worth it. Size large. That's like made for you. Okay, that man is hysterical. I'm still cracking up with the whole hippie thing. Trying to get through this thrifting without cracking up. Candles, candle holders, lots of miscellaneous. All right, chickens, snowmen, a whale with a fake succulent. I think I've said this before in videos, certified international. I don't know where it's sold, and as you can tell, not a really high quality, dense pottery or ceramic. They always have a good aesthetic, in my opinion. Look how pretty these are. No, I'm not getting them because there's no resale value for me. I've not done well with certified international. But they should be a thing. I don't know who sells them. If you know what store carries certified international, carries or carried, leave a comment down below. I guess I could Google it, but I Google so much, and I count on you guys for all your knowledge. I saw this mug, and I fully expected to see either Mexico written on the bottom, or at least, you know, the brand. And I don't see anything. This is gorgeous. Oh, there we go. Who is that? Let me get my glasses. I kind of wondered why there was no, you know, any kind of marking on it. What does that say? It looks like Saran something. Yeah, glasses did not help at all. I still don't know what that says. But for $1.99, oh good, I thought it was a chip. But we have a barking dog in the store. Now all of the local stores are welcoming animals. Okay, just what we need. A little more craziness. Anyway, yeah, this is so pretty. For $1.99, definitely putting this in my cart. The only thing is, I wish there were 3 more, but that is going in the cart. All right, I know it's been a hot minute. We're gonna look at clothing together. I feel like I don't even know anything about clothing anymore, and I know a lot about clothing. I am starting in the men's swimsuits. I love picking up swimsuits. Very easy to tell, you know, if they're a good seller or not. I go for the larger sizes, the brand names, of course. Here's a Kmart, $16.99 Eagles. Wonder if Roger saw these. $8.99, a little bit high, but it is new with tags. But you know what? The Kmart tag might hurt it. A lot of people go on vacation. That's just a fact. College kids and families, single people. Who doesn't want to go on vacation? Oh, I see something. This is Tommy Bahama. See this? Marlin, I think Tommy Bahama has as their... Yeah, this is really good. Let's see what they want for it. $7.25. That's not bad. I would like it better if it was a big size, but definitely putting this in the cart. So swimwear is kind of hard to find in the retail stores during the winter months, especially in Pennsylvania. Now, I'm sure in Florida or places that stay warm year-round, their stores will carry swimwear, but probably still less than what they would do in the summertime. This is Ron John, Endless Summer, $7.25, a little bit small. Kind of board shorts, surfer. I don't know how Ron John does these days. I haven't sold it in a while. Let's take this out. I think if these were $4.99, I would get them. It is nice though. When you see this cord, really nice, and it's round rather than flat. It's got the ends that are branded. See that? Look at that. Endless Summer. All right, forcing myself to look these up. That might be good. Might not, but we'll give it a look. See? Who is this? I don't know who that is. They feel nice in the hand. Let's pull this one out. Telling you what, I really don't miss selling clothing as much as I used to. Wow, that is a beautiful print. Oh, this is Old Navy. Good for them. Wow, those are nice. Oh, it's blue tag. Okay, so blue is half price this week. $7.25, still high for Old Navy. Those are nice though. All right, $7.25 would be what, $3.75? That's probably wrong math. Old Navy. I think I'm gonna wait on those because I wouldn't get more than 15. I am looking for swimsuits that I can get probably 25 to 28 and above. I really like to shoot for 30. This is Volcrum, I think. Who is this? Volcom. That's like a skateboarder or, you know, a younger person's brand. Seeing what else. It's funny, I remember years ago when I did swimwear in the men's department in thrift stores, I would go down the whole aisle and feel this cargo pocket. You would be shocked how many times I found money. $10 bills, $20 bills. I guess young men going to the beach, or I shouldn't say young men, any man who wore it would forget that they brought money with them in their pocket, and their swimsuit would wind up, you know, in the laundry or whatever. I must have found, no exaggeration, hundreds of dollars that way. Every time I went, I used to do that. But I wasn't doing YouTube and I wasn't buying hard goods, so I had more time on my hands. Oh, Gap, these are nice. That's not swimsuit. That is really nice quality right there. Let's see what they want for these. $6.99. Yeah, those are really nice. What size are they? Let it be a big size. Oh, a medium. That's a hard sell. Now, if these were extra large in a men's, yeah, that would be a no-brainer. Got my hangers caught again. I'd probably get 22 for those. So, again, a little bit high. If they were $4.99, I'd get them. Really nice, thick feel, though. Quality is everything. This is the regular Gap store. No, it is the outlet. See the 3 dots underneath the brand name Gap? That means it was an outlet product. It was made for the outlets. Always a lower quality. Outlet items will have the same pattern. They cut the cloth from the same pattern, same design, but they use cheaper material, and that's how they save. All right, we're gonna look this one up and see what this would bring. Okay, running comps for the Ron John Endless Summer pink swimsuit for men, swim trunks, $20, but that was new. Pre-owned, $20 free shipping. Those are nice. Okay, so prices are all over the place, but I don't think this is worth the pickup. Probably 15 to 18, I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave these behind. But I'm glad I checked. I have sold t-shirts from Ron John and they did very well. Apparently the swim trunks, not as much. You see all of this? Swimsuits, a lot of them, and then it goes on to costumes. So we're just gonna go right down the row. In swimsuits, I'm looking for blue tag. That feels a little bit cheap. It is nice though. Flocked. Flocked is like a pattern in velvet. It's kind of like not a real velvet. It's more like a an applied velvet, we're gonna call it. Ibiza. Oh, that sounds vaguely familiar. I don't think that's a great brand. All right, again, looking for blue tag. See if we can spot any. It's an interesting pattern. It's not a swimsuit. It's more like a cover-up. Let's see what this one is. French curve. It is like a dashiki cover-up for the pool. Oh, that's so pretty. Pretty blue. Who's making that? Leazin. Good for you, Leazin. Size 10. Do I want that for me? I don't know what size I am in a short. Size 10 again. See, $6. So when that goes on sale, getting those for $3. Even $6 is not a bad price. Now, I think Leazin used to be a standalone store, and then it moved to Sears, right? So I don't know if the quality changed. This is a beautiful. Look at that print. Oh, that's pretty. A lot of detail. All of this is extra work. Okay, so this would be $3. Let's look for a tag. See if we can find a tag. Oh, there it is. See who's making this. Oh, this is Catalina. Ladies, 12.14. That looks tiny for a 12.14, doesn't it? Is there more to it? Oh, that's nice. It has the openings in the bust to put pads. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, this one has a rip. Darn. This would have been a really good deal. This would have cost me $3. And yes, a lot of people buy pre-owned swimwear. So don't discount it if you're doing clothing. There's another one. Oh, that's a pretty print too. Oh, you can feel the quality in this one. I'm going to pull this blue one down. Okay, I would call this pattern Batik, B-A-T-I-K. Okay, I found a little tiny tag, Rod Beatty, B-E-A-T-T-I-E. I have never heard of that brand, but I am definitely going to look this brand up. Now, the inner cups are a little bit crinkly. Yeah, that might hurt it. Darn. But I am going to look this up. That's a really nice suit. I don't know if Ron Beatty is a good brand or not, but it would be half price. So $7.25. $3.50, $3.60, $2.50. Or something like that. Another one, blue tag. So if you don't have a lot to spend, you really want to shop the color of the week if your Goodwill has it, or any other thrift store. Yeah, that does not feel especially good. Here's a black one. Oh, Speedo, new tags. Oh, I got excited. I thought this blue tag belonged to this. It is red tag. All right, we're moving on to costumes. I don't sell a lot of costumes, but I do look in costumes because a lot of times the vintage clothing gets put in costumes. All right, this is $7.99. I'm sure Roger looked in all of this. He was looking for a hippie wig. Now he's on a quest to find a hippie wig. Man, it's too funny. Tell you what, though, whatever party we go to, whatever I suggest, he's all in. So, very fun. I guess I have to be a hippie, too. If my husband's being a hippie, what else could I be? I don't know that I want to be a hippie. All right, see, this isn't made a costume. This is like an Indian dress. And it got put here. So sometimes you can find other things within the costumes. Look at this drop waist bow. Oh, this is 80s. If Melissa fit in this, she would just so want to wear this. $6.99. Look at that. You could be an 80s girl. Okay, this is really good. It's taffeta. Look at the puff sleeves. Okay, I feel like I wore dresses like this back in the 80s. And the sleeves inside have crinolines, so they stay puffed. That would never fit me, or I would wear that. I'd need 2 of those dresses to fit into. All right, looking up Blue Rod Beatty women's swimsuits. This first one says new and pre-owned, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. This sold for $76, so let's say it's new. Pre-owned $50, pre-owned $50, pre-owned $49, $40, $39. So I think the Batik swimsuit, yeah, nice strong comps. I think this blue swimsuit, which I was able to tell just by the feel of it, is okay. $8, and I don't think the bust is a deal breaker. we should be okay with that because it doesn't show on the outside. Oh, it does. You can feel it indented. All right, backtrack. I thought the bra part of it was only on the inside, but when you look at it, see this? Even though the print hides it, this is crushed. Darn. At least we learned blue rod beadie, and you can tell this swimsuit from the quality of the feel. All right, we are in women's blouses, and this caught my eye. Let's hang this on the end. Talked about this brand. It's a regular brand, Ruby Road. You know, not everything has to be super high-end designer. Look how pretty this is. Like a caftan top in like a kerchief design, kerchief hem, and then it's got the shell underneath, 2X. Beautiful, beautiful colors, and this one is $7. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. I think this would be a solid 24, I'm gonna say. I'll report back on Instagram. You can follow me over there on how the Ruby Road kerchief hem caftan blouse does. Okay, instead of thrifting, you know, for resale, now my mind is filled with trying to find like a hippie costume for myself. And I'm thinking, what did hippies wear? And I feel like daisies was a thing. This top is not quite hippie colors, and these are more like hibiscus flowers. But I thought with a vest I could pull this off, but that sounds not as good as my brain is picturing. So I'm gonna put that back. I feel like I need a peasant blouse in like a bold daisy pattern. What is this pattern here? And then bell-bottom jeans. Oh, that would almost be good. It looks a little small for me though. A size small. Yeah, and it's a tailored shirt. I don't think hippie women wore tailored shirts, but the colors are really good. All right, so keep your eyes open for hippie costume pieces for me while we also thrift. I could be a hula dancer. That would be scary. All right, do we see any hippie type patterns? The 60s and the 70s really had bold print notations. Here's a blouse by Ann Taylor Loft, new with tags. This is the full retail loft. Really nice quality. It's almost like a silk pajama top, $9. I wonder if I could do something with that. I might put that in the cart and give that a think about. I think with like bell-bottom jeans and maybe a headband, some long straight hair, and like buffalo sandals, that could work. Not as good as the daisy blouse I was picturing, but we'll see. You know, that's one great thing about reselling. When you pick up stuff for like a party you're going to or something, you can then come home and wash it and sell it. You don't have to keep the piece, which is really good. I sell a lot of things that I will wear for a while and then just pop in the washing machine and, yeah, list them, sell them. Avenue blouse, that's a pretty blouse. Not for Halloween costume, for regular resale. All right, that is the end of the tops. I think we need to keep our mind open for hippie sandals. See, even something like this would be good for a hippie sandal. Maybe. Those look a little bit big. Yeah, it's kind of boring compared to Roger's costume. All eyes are going to be on Roger, which is just fine with me. I'm going to say about 10 years ago, Carol Little, her clothing was all a thing. This is made in Australia. Really nice quality again. Beautiful knit. And look how fun this is. It is $8, but I really like this cardigan sweater. That is adorable. It looks brand new. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the cart. I will look up Carol Little again, but I think people are familiar enough with the name, and she had a following for a while there. So pretty much anything I listed with Carol Little, you know, it got views. So I'm going to keep that in mind, you know, even going forward. Not everything that is trending stays trending. Okay, these are kind of cute for a hippie. But yeah, I really like that lobster sweater. I have the whole picture in my head. A woman in Maine is going to a beach barbecue, but it's in the evening with a bonfire, and she takes out her lobster sweater. Don't do that. Don't have stories in your head if you're going to be a reseller. Run comps and make sure it's a good item. All right, this is a pretty blouse. These shoes would work. I don't know that I want to wear these shoes the whole time. Oh, they're a size 7. I'm an 8. Well, that definitely won't work. But I could have worn espadrilles for my hippie costume. If we pull this off, I will be sure to include pictures for you guys. I'm all about a long wig. I think Melissa said she had wigs for resale. She bought something like 200 wigs. The girl is crazy, if I remember correctly. Okay, surprise, we're in hard goods. Look how cute this is. Made in China. This is Bailey's. I've sold these before. They never brought good money for me, but I want to drink tea out of cups like this. What are they asking for? $1.99. Again, I would need a set. I think you could do well with a set of 4. But check comps. Don't trust what I'm saying. But I have sold quite a few of those. All right. I think that's it for today. I have no idea how long this video or how short it is. It was total concept. Going through all the clothing and looking at Halloween costumes, all the things. But that is the video for today. Next time you see us, what is that?
It's gas. Look how heavy it is.
Oh, whoa, I almost dropped it.
It's really heavy, isn't it?
That is really cool, babe. How much do they want for it?
$7.99.
That's
this
nice.
lights up.
Yeah, it's a newer one, but it's still really nice.
2000.
Yeah. Okay, so 2000 is not that new, but
24,
newer rather
yeah.
than... Oh my goodness.
I don't know if anybody would want to.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Is it a honeybee? It's a honeybee, right? All right, let's stop the video here. So here is a funny story. Roger did wind up buying this adorable little honeybee lamp. And then later we realized that Melissa's name means honeybee. And we were flying out to go down to Florida to meet up with Melissa and Barry. So Roger had the great idea of packing this honeybee lamp in his suitcase. Well, don't you know, when we got to the airport and we went through the security check, Roger got pulled over to the side because TSA did not recognize what was in his suitcase. Immediately, they were scanning his suitcase and pulling him over, but then eventually he did get through and the honeybee was safely delivered to Melissa. I don't think it's a fly.
I tried it. This whole lights up.
Yeah. If you're not going to get it, I'll grab it, but you get it because I don't want to ship it. All right, guys, that's it for today. Love you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, go out and get what's yours.